Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is January the 6th, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market analysis. We appreciate you all tuning in for today. And I can tell you all that the market continues to trade sideways. From our analysis yesterday, we told you that it was going to move lower to find support, and it did. And for some of these altcoins, you guys can see that it moved a little bit higher. We forecasted Litecoin to continue to move higher. You guys will see on this website that they are in double-digit gains for today. And as well, Bitcoin continues to move right there towards that area of resistance in Bitfinex exchange around $17,000. Nevertheless, you guys know that we are not investment advisors and we are not giving you investment advice, but rather what we are doing is giving you the news according to the charts. Prior to any major news occurring on these other news outlets, please know that the news is already placed on these charts. And once you know how to interpret the price bars and the volume, you too will be able to tell the news before it actually happens. So now, I was asking a couple of questions over the last couple of videos, trying to see which cryptocurrency that we do on a daily basis, which one we need to remove in order to add Stellar, XLM, or even Tron, one of those two, or even Cardano. We can add Cardano, Stellar, or Tron to our analysis. And I need you guys to tell me which one you think would be beneficial to the community, and that would be the one that we'll add to our analysis. And I'm thinking about taking IOTA off of our analysis to add one of those three. So Cardano, Stellar, or Tron. So out of those three, let me know which one you guys want me to add, and I'll do it tomorrow, and we'll take off IOTA in its place. Okay, so just leave a comment in the comment section of this video. Let me know which one you guys wanted to do, and whichever one has the majority of the votes, then that's the one we'll add to our analysis. So let's go ahead and get started and look at this website. The market cap continues to increase, 815.8 billion. No surprise, we're looking for the $1 trillion mark sometime this month or even next month, and the market continues to shoot to that area. Bitcoin continues to move higher as well. A lot of these altcoins moved higher today. Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Litecoin. I mean, pick one. They all went up today. Tron went down double digits, almost 20%. IOTA Dash, Quantum had a phenomenal day, up 68.63. EOS, Monero, and Neo are both up for today's trading, which just simply tells you on the daily price chart that the market is still interested in price at where it's currently trading, if not that, even higher. So now let's go ahead and get started. We're looking at Bitcoin on the Bitfinex exchange. Currently they are up 0.83%. Last trade was $17,042. So the market did move lower throughout the trading day for Bitcoin, came all the way down to $16,251. But you guys can see that it was still able to close higher than the close of yesterday. Excuse me. It closed higher than the close of yesterday, and then the close of this day's daily bar closed towards the high of the bar. So there is still interest in price moving higher for Bitcoin. We told you that around $17,000 is resistance. So we will need to see a precursor, a strength bar around $17,000 in order for Bitcoin to continue to move higher. So as I zoom out, you guys can see right here around 17,002 is resistance in Bitcoin at this time, but the market is still trying to break through 17,200, and we think it's still going to be successful. We're not getting a lot of precursors of weakness bars in Bitcoin at this time, especially on the 3-hour bars. We're expecting them to continue to move higher. This last completed 3-hour bar, you guys can see that the market did move lower, found support around 16,750, and moved all the way back up to $17,250. So obviously we still have buyers in the market. The market participants are still interested in price moving higher for Bitcoin. So that's going to be our analysis for tomorrow. But looking at the 1 hour bars, the market can come back down to 16,008 to find support, and that's if $17,000 is not going to be support for Bitcoin as it currently is trying to do now. We're expecting it to come back down to 16,800 or even 16,006. Okay. But overall, we're still looking for Bitcoin to continue to move higher. So now we are going to go to Ethereum. Ethereum is up 4.44%. Last trade was $1,002. So today's bar for Ethereum tells you that the market was still eager for higher price because it consumed all of the stockpile that came in yesterday. So we're still interested in price around $1,000 for Ethereum. The volume is awfully light. That is standing out to me, which is an indication that there wasn't that much selling occurring in the market, or there's not interest in higher prices around $1,000. So we had to move into a smaller time frame to see what other type of stories we can get. So the market is trading around resistance right there around $1,000. Currently, the market is not falling though. Okay, so we're still looking for Ethereum to continue to move higher. The first area is going to be, $1,020. But definitely we're seeing the fact that Ethereum is still trying to maintain price and expected to come back up to 1,020 first of all. And then from there it might make all-time highs once again in Ethereum, but we're not getting any weakness on the 3 hour bars. So even on the 1 hour bars, as I zoom in, you guys can see that the market is getting stockpiled on these bars, but the market participants are still interested in price. Support currently is around $1,000, and we're looking for Ethereum to continue to move higher. Look like it's be trying to make all-time highs again on tomorrow's trading, so just be watchful of that. But if not, then expect Ethereum just continue to trade sideways. But we're looking like Ethereum's going to be making all-time highs tomorrow. So now let's go to Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is up 6.62%. Last trade $2,531.70. So even with all the stockpile on yesterday's trading, just like with Ethereum, the market has bought up all of the selling that occurred, and the market is still interested in price. We have stockpiled on today's bars, so there's still selling occurring in Bitcoin Cash. So with that being said, let's look at the 3 hour chart. So you guys can see that the market received stockpile around $22,560 all the way up to $2,600, and the market is still trying to keep price from moving any lower than $24.80. That is a pretty good sign to see. Overall, as I zoom out, the market is just simply trading within a range, and that range is between 2,200 all the way up to 2,800. And from what we see on the 3 hour bars, it looks as if the market is going to try to continue to move higher, especially if this current 3 hour bar breaks or closes above this previous close, because this last bar is a probable precursor of strength. And if this bar closes above it, then expect Bitcoin Cash to continue to move higher. And we're looking for $2,560 all the way up to $2,600 initially. Okay, but it can definitely move higher than that. But if this current bar closes below this close, then expect the market to come back down to $24.80 or even $24.40 initially. We can still see it coming all the way back down to $2,300, as that is a major support area. Okay, so this is a crucial bar that is currently forming. If it closes above, expect it to move higher. If it closes below, expect it to move lower. So now let's go to Ripple. So Ripple is up 5.15%. Last trade was $2.62. So we got weakness on the bar yesterday for Ripple. Precursors of weakness. The market continued to move higher today, but we have more stockpile on the bar, but the volume is awfully light again. So it could mean that there's not that much stockpile remaining, or just not that much interest in higher price. So again, we had to get a different story on a smaller time frame. So you guys can see that the market caught support right there around $2.45. Came all the way up to that resistance of $2.80. Got the stockpile coming in, and then the market fell from there, and it looked like $2.60 is support now for Ripple. You have to be very cautious of that price area because the volume is completely dried up around $2.60. And if we get a precursors of strength bar right there around $2.60, then we're expecting like Ripple to continue to move higher. But if it breaks and we get precursors of weakness through $2.60, then expect it to come right back down to and around $2.50 initially. Okay, now moving into a smaller time frame, we can see if it goes lower than 250, the next area could be right there around $2.40. Okay, so we're looking at the 1 hour bars, and as the market continues to slowly move lower, you guys can also see that the volume is drying up. That is a pretty good sign to see for Ripple to continue to move higher, but we're not out the woods yet. So like I said, $2.60 is support. If we get precursors of weakness right there around $2.60, then it's going to move lower. So we're keeping our eye on Ripple at this time. So now let's go to Litecoin. So Litecoin is up 14.28%. Last trade was $278.98. So the market moved substantially higher for Litecoin today. The volume is awfully strong too, a lot higher than what it's been over the last 4 trading days, which gives us even more proof that the market is ready for higher price. But the market did close off of the highs, so we have to acknowledge that selling occurred for Litecoin today. So the market did get a lot of precursors of weakness on this 3 hour bar here, and ever since then the market has been trading sideways. Now I want you guys to see that that support area was around $275. Okay, resistance was around $280. So the market cannot get above $280, then expect Litecoin to continue to move lower. That means we need to see a precursors of strength bar to break through $280. Okay, now that support was $276. So the market currently is trying to keep Litecoin from falling below $276 as it currently is doing now. If this current 3 hour bar does not close above this close, then expect Litecoin to come all the way back down to $272, and then it might need to come all the way back down to $268. Okay, on this 1 hour bars, expect Litecoin to come back down to $272, then $268. Okay, but currently we're getting buyers to come in the market to support it at $276. So if this bar closes above this previous close on the 1 hour bar, then expect Litecoin to at least come back up to and around $284, because that is resistance. But if it breaks $284, then expect it to move higher, because we can also see that occurring, especially if we get volume on this current bar that is forming. If this volume is a lot more than what it was the last 3 bars, then expect Litecoin to continue to move higher if that bar closes above this previous close. So now we're going to Dash. So Dash is up 9.01%. Last trade was $1,181. Daily price chart for Dash. The market is very strong for Dash. Okay, I'm telling you that now. $1,200 is resistance. We're expecting that to at least be broken for Dash and to come back up to $1,250 initially. Okay, but looking at the daily price chart, especially on this current bar, the market has completely consumed all of the stockpile that was in the market. So Dash is definitely getting prepped for higher prices. Yes, we definitely like what we see on Dash. We're expecting Dash to first come back up to $1,200. And if we are able to break through $1,200, we're expecting Dash to come back up to $1,240 or even $1,250 in around that price area. Okay. But the market is definitely prepped for higher prices in Dash. So that's our analysis. So now let's go to NEO. NEO is up 5.03%. Last trade was $99.42. So the market for NEO at this current time is just continuing to trade sideways. $90 is support and $105 is resistance. On the daily price chart, stockpile still came in the market for NEO, but seeing the fact that the bar was able to close higher than yesterday's close is a good sign to see at least NEO trading sideways. But the volume for today is apparently very light compared to the last 2 days. So we're looking at the 3-hour bars for NEO. $102.50 on the 3-hour bar. In and around that area is the resistance area for NEO, and we need to get continuation, precursors of strength in NEO in order for them to move higher, and currently we're not getting that. So we're still expecting NEO to move lower in the short term, $97.50. Ultimately, we can see it come all the way down to 95 or even 90 if the volume picks up as NEO moves lower. But we need to get an area support before NEO will move higher, and that's our analysis, to find support and then have NEO move higher. But in the beginning, expect NEO to move lower. $97.50 is where we're trying to eye NEO to find support initially, and if not that, 95 or then even 92.50. Okay, but currently the market is not interested in price moving higher in NEO at this time. So next is going to be IOTA. So IOTA is up 2.80% last trade, $3.95. So again, on the daily price chart, ever since like the beginning, like December 5th of 2017 all the way up to the current day, IOTA has just been trading sideways right in between $3 and $4.50. That's where the majority of all the business transaction has been occurring. That simply lets us know that the market is definitely getting prepped for higher prices, and when it'll break out, it's going to break out exponentially. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The market still closed higher than yesterday's close, which tells us that at least they're still interested in price around $4, right? So let's move to 3-hour bars. So 3-hour bars, IOTA is getting weakness right there around $4, just like it did when it went to $4.10. But the market tried to catch support at $3.90. This is a good sign to see. We have to wait though until all of the selling is completed, all of the stockpile has been bought up by the market participants. So IOTA still runs the probability to come back down to $3.90 or even a little lower, around like $3.80. I can see even coming to $3.70 first. Okay, so the market currently is not ready for higher prices because the market is in the process of buying up all of the stockpile that is being released in IOTA. Okay, so until we get that support for IOTA, IOTA is not tradable at the moment. So looking at the 1-hour bar, So the market found support around $3.95. If this current bar closes above this previous close, then expect IOTA to continue to move higher, okay? But the market is definitely getting hit with a lot of selling at this time. So $3.95 might not be the support. It might actually come all the way down to $3.90 or even $3.80. We can see the market coming in around that area, $3.76. So until all the stockpile has been bought up in IOTA, it is not tradable. So now let's go to the last one, which is Monero. So Monero is up 14.29%. Last trade, $470.59. And we told you in a couple of videos ago that do not sleep on these other altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Monero, because currently the market is definitely moving higher for these cryptocurrencies. All the other altcoins has been stealing the limelight. But today, the old altcoins are now back in vision. Today's price bar was pushed to go up. The volume was awfully heavy, which tells us that they're definitely interested in price moving higher in Monero as it is currently doing. So our analysis for Monero is definitely for them to move higher. Now it's running across the area of resistance right now, so you have to be careful that Monero can break through it. Now definitely if it does break through, expect it to go to $420, if not $440. But the market is definitely strong at this time for Monero, so we're expecting it to continue to move higher as well. So that's our analysis for today, January the 6th, 2018. And as always, continue to watch these videos to gain your own particular confidence, because we don't want individual traders to become handicapped by trying to see someone else's analysis, trying to get someone to trade for them, because you can do this on your own. And that's our purpose, to show every one of you all the ability to understand the financial language of the markets. That's what we have here at HueFin News, and we will give you all the opportunity to learn it, to become even more profitable in your own trading, because we read the charts. We understand what is occurring on these bars, and once you understand it, you too will become better trader, better at understanding what the market is trying to tell you, because that's how you make your money. And this is one of the main tools, one of the main attributes you all need to have. So guys, just continue to watch these videos until we're able to give you guys that ability to learn it. But in the meantime, continue to subscribe, like, and share these videos to anyone else that you think might benefit from the language of the financial markets, because that's what we have to offer. So guys, stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.